Merry Christmas, YouTube. I hope you're having happy holidays. If my voice sounds a little weird, it's because I'm a little sick right now. So, yeah. So, I was trying to upload this video on my phone, but I think I used so much data on my phone, so it's being slow. So, anyway, let me just get on the pickups. So, let me just show you the awesome stuff I got for Christmas. I got the movie Live, Die, Repeat. Like, I wanted to see in movie theaters, but I barely go to the movies. That really sucks. I need to go to the movies a lot more often and stuff. Like, I know it's based off this Japanese novel called All You Need Is Kill, and it has a manga. And the manga is it's like drawn by the Death Note artist, so that's amazing. Oh, sorry. So yeah, all I know about this movie is that basically what it says they live and they die and they keep doing that over and over again. I want to see it, see how cool it looks, because it looks amazing. It looks like a cool movie, and I hope the hype is real for it. I got Opus Hunter Volume 6 and Volume 7. Now, this is one of the really underrated series. I consider Opus Hunter, a really cool shonen series. It really knows how to keep things interesting. It should have gotten an anime, but over in Japan, people kept saying stuff like, oh, it's a ripoff of Naruto, it should get banned, it's plagiarism, and that's really retarded. This series, like, plagiarized is retarded, because you could tell that the brothers, so they probably had the same influence and stuff. And besides from the art, there's really aren't any similarities between Opus Hunter and Naruto. The stories for both these series are completely different. That is it. It's like how One Piece fanboys call Fairy Tail a ripoff of One Piece when it's mainly the art that looks similar, and it doesn't even look that similar right now anymore. So yeah, Opus Hunter. And Seshi Kishimoto, he made a new manga called Sakudachi 9. I read the first chapter of it, and it looks cool. And it was really cool. I might make a first impression of this series. Like, the first chapter was supposed to come out in October, but it just got translated this month. It's a monthly series, but I hope like the translators don't fall behind the translations and stuff, because I want to keep up to date with that series. It looks amazing. I'm definitely gonna do a first impressions of that manga one day, and I'm gonna enjoy me some Opus Hunter. Got Maximum Ride Book 1. I really need to read more novels and stuff. Like, I want to read more, but I find that a lot of young adult fiction, it feels the same. There's always a lot of drama going around it for no reason, and I'm not really a big fan of, like, too much drama. That's too much. Like James Patterson, he makes cool teen books and stuff, and this has a manga by Yen Press. I'm gonna read it because the manga looks cool, and I'm sure the novel is gonna be cool also. So yeah, and this book is supposed to get a movie, but I don't think it's gonna happen because it's been in development for years or something. Got Ethel on Blu-ray, the complete series. Now this is an amazing series. Like, if you're an anime fan, just watch this anime, because it's only 6 episodes, and every single episode is cool, it's crazy, and it has amazing music. Like, the whole soundtrack is done by this one band called Pillows. It's like an alternative Japanese rock band, and FSU has one of the best soundtracks you will hear out of anything. All right, it's amazing. You just gotta love FSU. And even though it's crazy, it's random and everything, it's still like deep and meaningful. Like, the whole series is supposed to be a metaphor for puberty and growing up and stuff. So yeah, just check it out. Go watch the whole series in one day. It's only 6 episodes. Come on. Like, I remember watching this back in 8th or 7th grade. I forgot which year it was, and like, it was so crazy. Like, my friend told me to watch it one day. It's like I'll get to it. So I was like late at night watching Toonami. I just turned in, and I watched like in the middle of the episode I fell asleep. It's like episode 5. I was so confused. I was like, oh, it's one of those kind of animes. It was like, wow, that was a crazy first experience with the series. Can't wait to rewatch this. This is a perfect anime. Dead Man Wonderland Blu-ray complete series. Now, I remember watching Dead Man Wonderland back on Tsunami. I never saw all of it. I only read like 3 volumes of the manga. But it's a cool dark shonen. It, it's a really gritty shonen. Despite the fact that the anime is like and for mature, the manga is still a shonen. So yeah, check it out. Like it's a nice survival horror series that you should watch. It has a lot of action elements. And like this one spoiler that will really, oh my god, it really makes you think. This is one spoiler in the series that I really don't want to tell you, but it's so epic. So yeah, check it out. I might actually review the anime. Negima Omnibus Run. Now with Negima, it's really fun and stuff. It starts off as a simple comedy, ecchi horror thing, but later it turns into a shonen action series, and that's why I really like. Like I never got up to that part, but I have watched the OVAs for it, so it will be fun. Reading Negima. It's like 38 volumes, so it's a long series, but I will read all of it one day. And I think I'm gonna read Yuki Holder, the sequel to Negima, just that has different characters, and it's like 100 years after the end of Negima or something like that. So yeah, it's a cool series, and I think you should check it out. Okay. Got Air Gear Omnibus 3 and Omnibus 4. So this is like about 6 volumes of Air Gear Epicness. Now, I really think you need to read Air Gear. I consider Air Gear a little bit underrated. I mean, it's popular enough, but I think it deserves a few more fans because it's amazing. The artwork is amazing, the characters are amazing, the fight scenes are amazing, and the anime, the music is amazing. Like, this series is so great. Like, even though it's about rollerblading, it still managed to be amazing. Later on, like, they do some crazy stuff with the rollerblades. Like, you need to see it for yourself. It's like a really unique series, and you cannot say, "Oh, there's so many manga out there with a spiky hair protagonist who rollerblades, not just fights random people and trains and go to tournaments, who fights people with rollerblades." Now, this is a unique series. I mean, it's an ecchi, but it's still fun and cool. I highly recommend this series. You need to check it out. It's a cool series. You need it in your collection. Just check it out, man. Last but certainly not least, Guilty Gear Xrd Limited Edition. Now this is like the only true limited edition game I have. Like I have 1.5 limited edition, but that isn't a real limited edition. All it comes with is this small tiny art book that barely has any pages at all. And it has a few pages, describing like the concepts, like how Tetsuya Nomura got his ideas of stuff, like him designing the backgrounds and in the story. But that's pretty much it. Now this, um, it has like a replica box. This is, uh, you know, a codex which basically describes the characters, and I think it gives you the artworks of them and stuff. A vocal collection, which basically the songs, the soundtrack of Guilty Gear with vocals and a keychain. So yeah, that's nice. It's gonna be fun playing this game on PS4. Like I never played Guilty Gear, but I heard and saw a lot of stuff about it. I would play it, but the games are so dated. When I say dated, I don't mean like it's too old, it's boring. I mean like the games on old consoles like PS2 and PS1. So yeah, I mean it does have 2 PSP games, but when I moved, I lost my PSP sadly. So that really sucks. And it does have this other game, but it's like an Xbox exclusive. So yeah, this is like the true next gen Guilty Gear. I don't know if they're gonna make any more Guilty Gear, but whatever. At least I have this PS4, and actually, this is not the last thing I have. I have this is the last one. The Never Ending of Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 15, aka A Realm Reborn. Now this is a true RPG. You get to make your own character, like run around, do missions, and fight enemies and stuff. There's really no storyline. Just go around, make your character, make friends, do whatever. I'm gonna go online and fight some people, make friends, team up, do missions, and yada yada yada. Have some good RPG fun. Like I read a post on Anime News Network. Like this player, he died in real life because of sickness. Like all these people gathered around this town, this city to like, you know, feel sorry for him, give them farewells and stuff. And you know the funny thing about Final Fantasy, it was first made because like Square Enix thought this was gonna go bankrupt. So if Final Fantasy didn't do well, they were gonna quit and just go bankrupt. Now with Final Fantasy 15, well actually this is Final Fantasy 14. My mistake. This is 14. Final Fantasy 15. If that doesn't do well, then yeah, they're going to quit. Cause people they went ham on Final Fantasy 13. They just hated that series for no reason. They went ham. They really felt salty about that game. They gave it so many negative reviews. I don't see what's so bad about 13. You could at least give an average review, but y'all went ham, alright? You people went ham on it. That was really not needed. So once again, Square Enix, yeah, they're in trouble again, but only with Final Fantasy. Square Enix still has a Kingdom Hearts to rely on and stuff. So yeah, that was pretty much my video. I hope all of you are having a very good Christmas out there. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year.